Hey guys, Megan with SwiftPaws here, and I think it's about time for a Chase development update. Just a big overview of everything that's going on with our development of Chase. So I think one of the last times that we updated you guys, we let you know that our new pulley had gone into production. And this is actually one of our production packs of pulleys. So the production has been completed and we had some of the very first ones sent to us. And as excited as we are for that, I've got a little bit more for you on that coming up. We promised to share with you every step of the way. Product development is a difficult journey. It has its highs, it has its lows. And I think you may have already seen this because we're working on this update as well. Just a few weeks ago, we did our full systems integration test for Chase. That means that for the first time, we brought all of the components together in sort of the production format that they're going to be and tested the whole thing. And it went really, really well. So currently, we are still on track to have Chase here, packed, assembled, and shipping to you in time for the holidays this year. And I couldn't be happier to tell you that news. However, like I mentioned, product development, not without its ups and downs. So I want to share with you a recent bump in the road that we have had. So these pulleys, which we've been working on for a little over a year now, we had gotten the first article parts, which means the very first ones from the injection molder, and we approved those for production. Well, when the production pulleys came, we discovered that there was a fit issue with the way that they closed. So one of these pulleys here is the one that we're reworking, and this one is the way that it came off. So you can see just how hard I have to pull to open that pulley. Now the good news is that a nice and tight fit means it won't come open during play, but we tried quite a few of these and they are just way too challenging to get open. So what do you do in a situation like this? We're obviously on a really tight timeline, so we worked back and forth with the manufacturer of these pulleys for us, and we came up with a solution so that we can still get these pulleys into everybody's hands on our timeline. So what they're doing is they're reworking them, and we're going to be cleaning up the snap fit for this production. And then for future productions, we're actually going to be making a modification to the tooling itself. There's not enough time to do that, and plus all of these pulleys are already made and we don't want that to go to waste. So we think that this rework solution makes these pulleys one heck of a lot easier to open than when they first came to us. So again, I just want to be completely transparent with everybody, and the fact that not every company shows all of the ups, highs, lows, ups, downs of product development. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. And I think for SwiftPaws, we've always been such a community-driven brand. I want to share with you guys these things. When I got these production pulleys and I tried to open one, I was terrified. It's like, I don't know how we're going to get this into the hands of everybody, how it's going to work. I didn't know if we needed to say, don't send us these pulleys until we fix them. Let's give everybody old pulleys that we know work. Let's delay shipping of Chase, as much as I would hate to do that. I just don't want to send you guys something that doesn't work. And thankfully, over the past week or two, we were able to come to a solution that not only makes these pulleys have the customer experience I want you to have, but also is going to be able to be done in time to still get everything to you in time for the holidays this year. Also, I want to give you just a little update on where we stand for the entire Chase product development project as a whole. The new pulleys will be en route to us by the end of the month, along with a lot of our other pieces, parts, and components. That means we'll be receiving them sometime probably late October. The motors for Chase have been completely finalized. We've ordered them and they're in production and are due to be finished around mid-October. The tooling for the main drive housing for Chase is also in production right now, and we're expecting our first articles to be sent to us by the end of the month. And once you get first articles, you have to make sure that they're all good, and then you approve them for production, just like we did with the pulleys. And we know that that's not always a perfect one and done, so we have a little bit of time where we can make a change or two if we have to, and still get those housings to us in time for holiday shipment as well. Now, both of those things, by the way, the main drive housings and the motors, are parts that are not going to be ready in time to send it by sea. So we're actually going to be air freighting the first production of the motors and those plastic housings because we want to ensure that we can get them into your hands in time for the holidays. The electronics, so the PCB, is actually being made here in the USA. That's through one of our engineering partners, and those have also already been ordered. So the components, some of those little electronic components, if anybody is privy to that world, those lead times went crazy long during and after COVID, and some of those lead times are still pretty long. So those components are already being ordered. We're making sure that we can get all of the first production PCBs in time, assembled, and to us again in time so that we can get them into your hands. All that to say, we have come a really long way since we set out on this journey back in April, releasing our development of Chase to all of you. And we still have a little ways to go, but I couldn't be happier to be sharing this journey with you, to let you know about all the good, the bad, the ugly. And right now we're still on track to get them into your hands in time for the holidays. I cannot wait for you all to see Chase. We have some fun little surprises like the packaging and things like that we're excited to share with you too in the coming weeks. But that's it for now. So signing off, and stay tuned for more updates. Take care.